Hey there, everyone. It's GG Sober Sun. September 2nd, 24-hour day book reading. Thought for the day. Quote, outline the program of action to new prospects, explaining how you made a self-appraisal, how you straightened out your past, and why you are now endeavoring to help them. It is important for them to realize that your attempt to pass this on to them plays a vital part in your own recovery. The more hopeless they feel, the better. They will be more likely to follow your suggestions. Tell them about the fellowship of AA, and if they show interest, lend them a copy of the big book, unquote. End quote. Can I tell the AA story to another alcoholic? Yeah, I actually just came from my home group. Once a month does a lead. Someone from the group tells their story, and just like I said, just came from one of those meetings. I've always been told that it should go what it was like for me drinking, what happened, and what it is like now. And of course, a lot of times people get stuck in the what it was like for for longer than what they typically share about what it's like now. But it's all good, it's all identification. Some of the specifics of the stories of what it was like are different, but the general idea is we were in a hopeless state of mind and body in many accounts, and most accounts. And I couldn't get myself out of that. I came to AA. AA was and is a power greater than me, and as a result of coming to meetings, I found a way out. And in fact, the founders and the early members of Alcoholics Anonymous were going to call the book, rather than Alcoholics Anonymous, they were going to call it The Way, or The Way Out. And they found out that there was several books called that at the time. And so they settled on Alcoholics Anonymous, for what it's worth. And, I think that to be able to share, it's not just, as the more pious people, religious people would say, our testimony. It's more than just our testimony. It's that ability to identify that, at one point, what the book says, if you say you're not going to drink and you end up drinking, or if you end up drinking more than you said you were going to drink, and when you start drinking, you have little or no control over the amount you take, you're probably an alcoholic. So sharing instances, specific instances of where that occurred, is helpful to get that identification with alcoholics, and that hopelessness of getting, as the book says, getting tight at exactly the wrong time. No one would want that for themselves or anybody else. No one would want that. Meditation for the day. You should try to stand aside and let God work through you. You should try not to block him off by your own efforts or prevent his spirit working through you. God desires your obedient service and your loyalty to the ideas of the new life you are seeking. If you are loyal to God, he will give you protection against mistakes. His spirit will plan for you and secure for you a sufficiency of all spiritual help. You will have true victory and real success if you will put yourself in the background and let God work through you. Yeah, I need that reminder all the time. I don't agree with the verbiage of it. It sounds very if-then. But I need the reminder that just to let go and let God, trust God, do the next right thing, but let go of the outcome, and keep moving forward. Though it's that whole thing of I can't think my way into sober action. I have to act my way into sober thinking. Taking action is the more important thing. Taking action and doing good. Not so I get good, but because it's the right thing. And if I keep trusting God, then things will get better. Things will get better, you know. And if you look at it in terms of psychology, you know, it will continue. If you're looking for positive things in your world, if you're scanning your world for positivity, you'll find it. You know, it's that old saying that the man who says he can and the man who says he can't are both right. So stand aside and let God work through you. It's a good idea. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may not interfere with the working of God's Spirit in and through me. I pray that I may give it full reign in my life. Amen to that. It's a good reminder again. I love y'all. Look up, aim up, rise up.